All right, guys, we're here first place with my boy Dewey. And what deck you play today, sir?
I was playing Floowandereeze today.
Flutter, not your virtual.
No, not VW today.
Not VW. Let's see the profile, bro.
To get started in the main deck, I played the 3 Robin, 3 Eagles, 1 of the Starling, 1 of the Toucan.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything. He only asks. He's only good with Starling. Best starter in the game. This one kind of saved me during the last round. I explained later why. That's pretty much like the whole main normal summon. Then all the big birds, he played the 1 Empan, 1 Apex, 1 Ryza. I was always been debating if I want to play 2 or 1 because he's a brick, he's not a brick. But there's also a time where after the continue spell, I kind of want to switch like a second Empan to get the additional tribute summon to summon out like the Apex or the Ryza, just in case you have like an extra big monster to tribute summon. And then the 1 Wing Bear statue, clutch throughout the entire round. Nobody could play around this, so it's kind of funny.
Unless they had Droplet or something.
Even though they have Droplet, just because if you have like the trap card, you can always have like a another army negate or another interruption that is really hard for them to play through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the best card to play around Droplets as well is like if you're going first, if you chain like against like your spell D shifter, they can't drop it on the D shifter.
Oh, true.
Just because they have to send cards to the graveyard. And the other 2 hand traps I play is the 2 DZ Crow, they're searchable. I DZ Crow the Temple, throwing scale so many times, so that kind of stopped like the entire engine, mostly against like the base deck, the 3-axis deck, or even like any deck that plays the Brave cards and relies on it. This card like is insane. And then they can't play. Like I'm not seeing any deck that play under this besides maybe like Sorcerer, just because they won't be able to draw, but they can make like Chi-Shao and Baron, and that's usually enough against me. Then the spell cards, I'm playing the 3 Prosperity, 3 Duality, Dig Deeper. I always been debating if I want to play Prosperity over Extravagance because I like the +1. But digging 6 today was actually pretty nice. Never went more than 12 cards, so that's pretty good. Best starter in the deck is the 3 maps, 3 of the quick plays. I'm so happy the quick play came out. This literally plays with my Lancer so much better, and during time of the round you gain like 500 life points, and actually that matters today in 2 rounds. Yeah, so literally during my second round, I activated this. He activated Lancer. I gained the 500, and then I flipped Hoppy Featherstorm, and he made Dragoon. He couldn't activate effective pop for game, but I gained the 500, and I have Independent Field, so he couldn't out my whole board.
That's pretty sick, bro.
And then the 1 continue spell, 1 trap. You had to play this against the mirror match. There's also good interaction with the trap card. You open the trap, you can grab the continue spell, so it's like the interaction is pretty cool. Other quick play spell I play is the 1 Call by the Grave, plays around Ash, plays around Lancia. A lot of people be main decking Lancia, but really it's also good like offensive defensive cards. Really bad against the mirror match. Played 3 Book of Moons. Book of Moons plays around Effector and Perm, so it's been really good. Also playing my best. I don't play hand traps, so I play like 3 Dark Blue No More, 3 Evenly Match. Dark Blue Evenly Match the entire day today was so funny. Even against like the base deck, they only have like the 1 army negate or 2. I usually just book move 1 and I just evenly match. And just because you can't banish the token face down, then you had to get rid of everything else and leave the token on the field.
It's almost like dropping an evening match.
Yeah, so it's so funny.
Favorite combo.
Yeah, but you can't play drop in the deck because you can't send them to graveyard. They always get banished. So no matter what, you can't do droplet, sadly.
That's smart.
Yeah.
This has to be paired with another hand.
Then to the extra deck, 1 Omega, 1 Blasto, 1 Entis. These are for like the Maximus target. So these never came up today. Kind of funny. 1 Neofiber, 1 Dagda, 1 Anaconda, 1 DPE. I don't play these. These are for some other reason why. One Doodle-Doo, one Striker Dragon, one Cherubini, one Baylings, and one Totally Awesome. Never came up today. I was actually missing a Link monster, and I explain why later. And then last 3 is the one Nightingale, one Downer, one Zeus. Never made it today, never came up, so it was kind of funny. Then to my extra deck, I was playing 3 Hobby Featherstorm. Best scoring first card ever. Won every single game because I flipped this card. I actually drew 2 of these in certain match and I brick. And just because I survived the 2 turns, I actually drew my starter and I could just kept playing. Lancia, I played 3 Lancia for the mirror match. It's actually really good. 3 Lightning Storm. I side these out against like if I know the side in Lancia against me, I would take out the evenly match and just Dark Ruler Lightning Storm now. As again, that was actually enough. Today also really good against the mirror match. Then 2 Chalice, 1 Samorg. Samorg is for back row. Again, Lightning Storm is for back row as well. I decided to play 2 Chalice because I didn't want to play Imperm. I want to have like a reactive card. So mostly like when I go like, if I open an evenly match and Chalice don't have like a 1 arm negate, I would just Chalice the arm negate and I would just evenly match. There was never a time I would evenly match chain Chalice, or else they would keep 2 cards instead of 1. So this is always like a good bait out to arm negates. And then my 3 last extra deck side deck was the Winter Cherries. Never came out today, sadly. There was many opportunities that came up. I was actually missing the DDD Link 2. I faced against 2 DDD links, 2 DDD decks today, and the Cherries actually did came out, and sadly I didn't have the DDD links. But luckily I won just because I went first. Sell Windbearer statue, and they couldn't know summon a monster that's over 1,000 attack.
Oh, that's pretty broken, man. That's pretty broken.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Any final thoughts about the deck? How do you like it over virtual?
Definitely, it feels nice to have like a 1-card starter plus extenders. It's the same problem into the deck is if you open up the wrong starter, you can't start. It's always like a 2-card combo. Virtual is like a 2.5 because you need a discard, but I don't think it matters too much. But definitely had a lot more fun with this deck. Definitely has more versatility of playing going second cards instead of playing hand traps, and nobody usually see like the blowout cards like Lightning Storm, Evenly Match, or the Dark Rune no more.
That's fair enough, fair enough. And you're not going to regionals, right?
Sadly, I'm not. I actually work Friday, and I don't get out until like 7 in the morning. So if I do go, I won't be there until like...
Catch a flight?
Not even catch a flight. It's like...
a flight in like private jet, whatever.
Yeah, but no, sadly I can't go.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the profile, man. This is a pretty spicy deck, especially that Book of Moon set, because like this, like it dodges like when I played against that deck in one of my most recent vlogs, I kept imperming him and I kept ashing him, and that was shutting his turn off.
Well, if you ash them, you can't do anything. But when you like imperm effectively, then yeah, Book of Moon is an insane card against them.
All right, this is the profile, bro.
All right, thank you so much.